Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Before we get into any tarot cards, Capricorn, I already have a message for you. It's just like the most dramatic thing. Well, not the most. There could be more dramatic things that happen before I actually start to do a reading. But the most dramatic thing that's ever happened to me before I do a reading happened. Literally just seconds. Like, cards are set up, ready to do your reading, and then boom. So, Mr. Larry, my cat, wanted to come in the room. So I let him come in and I told him, I said, but not on the table. I have work to do, not on the table. And he looked at me when I said that. And I could see like he didn't like that response. So we walked around that way and I kept saying to him, I told you not. I told you no. And then it looked like he was going to listen. And then out of the blue, he didn't. He jumped up from this way. He couldn't get to the top of the table because there's tarot cards in the way. So he kind of panicked and he was starting to fall back. He knocked the cards down and he knocked down my lamp and smashed it all over the floor. Scared the shit out of himself. Kind of scared me because I didn't expect it. It was one of his jump scares. And the lamp just, like, I heard it explode because it's ceramic base. It hit even the carpet. Like, there's carpet I have there to help dampen some of the sound in the room. It just exploded. And he ran out. I'm like, I fucking told you not to do it. Like I told him. So I want to say, if there's anything in your life, like, it just feels like a huge sign. Like, it was so dramatic. And I was just about to say what I just said to you. Hi, Capricorn. Like, I was like, anything in your life where you know you shouldn't, or you're thinking, I know that doesn't want me to do it, or they don't want me to do it, the universe doesn't want me to do it. Or I'm going to go in the back door here and I'm going to try it. Like, right, if there's anything at all that you're trying to sneak around or trying to get around or something, I wouldn't do it. Because I just feel like that was just a sign, like it's catastrophe. Like, you'll leap into something and you will not be prepared for what is there, and you'll fall back, things around you will break, there'll be drama, there'll be catastrophe, and you won't even land on the table anyways. And then you'll be completely blocked out in the room. So probably you may not want to come back again. And then, so here's the funny thing. So then I went and I had to get, central vac in this house. So I went and I had to get the hose and everything. I have like a little stick vacuum that I prefer to use, but it's not here. It's at the other house because I'm doing stuff with it there. So I'm like, oh, I got to pull out the big hose and everything. So I'm sucking that up. And then I went over the hallway and I thought, well, it's a good time to suck up his litter, because he has like his little, where his litter box is, all of his footprints. I'm sitting there, I'm sucking up all your other messes too, which I just thought, isn't that interesting? It's like, well, you just did something you were told not to do. So me, the universe, is cleaning up your mess. Well, I'm going to clean up this mess for you too. I don't know what area of your life that could be in, but don't do it. Don't go through the back door, the side door. Don't try to do something that you know you're being told not to do, because the results will be catastrophic. And I feel like the lighting in the room is all off now because I don't have any light coming here, the soft orange glow from my lamp. So does it change? Like, it's like the lighting feels weird in here now. You'll lose the soft orange glow. Anyways, so I'm just going to pull cards and see what's going on, Capricorn. That's such a dramatic energy, and it just, like, scared the crap out of me. It just happened so fast, and you could just hear the ceramic, like it was it's like a concrete ceramic. It just, like, boom, it sounded like it exploded when it hit the floor. He's lucky it didn't hit him, or I don't know, whatever. All right, Capricorn, what's going on with Caps right now? Oh, I just heard curiosity killed the cat. Be careful. Look at this. In the past energy, you had rest. In the present energy, you're like, oh, I wonder. Don't be wondering nothing. You just keep your little ass steady and still. Get into any mischief. The underline is sadness, teamwork. So that's interesting. So I'm sad working with these people. Or, you know what I feel like? It's like these guys are all working so well together and they get along, and this one feels excluded. So maybe, aw, poor Larry, he just wants to be included. But it's like he has to understand the boundaries. There's times we snuggle. We spend lots of time snuggling. And it was not one of those times. Or he didn't understand the boundary. And I know. It's like, well, I want to do part of that. I want to be part of that. No. No. All right. So let's keep going with tarot. Actually, I'm going to... Oh, no. It's changed everything. It's like it's changed everything. It's like a lamp exploding. So I'm going to go into the Moonology deck. I'm going to add to this past and present energies now. In the past, it was like resting, just minding your own business. Now you wonder, I wonder. No. And he was sleeping in his little kennel, and he came in here and he wandered his ass into explosions and catastrophe. Never saw him run out of a room so quick. A new start is coming. Rest. So it's almost like you're like cool with just waiting or for a new beginning, and then now you're wondering. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Oh, well, wonder what practical plans you need. Wondering about your dreams. A new romantic cycle begins. Show the world the real you. But sadness, teamwork was such an interesting underline. Because like romantic can be too like a creativity and kind of dreamy ways of looking at the world and artistic endeavors. And it doesn't have to be like between two people. But I don't know, this kind of feels like somehow you being excluded. Feeling sad because you're not part of that. And then here, this is, Aquarius can be kind of a more individual energy too. So this, wow, so being not part of the team. So doing something a little more creative, perhaps like a new cycle, showing the world the real, but it's almost like, because this is the full moon, you're concluding that. So is it something that you opened up romantically? You showed yourself enough in that? And that's over? Could be. The sadness could even be like finding the right team too. Like sadness and then finding the right team to work with here. But in the past, you were kind of cool with just a new start's coming. I'm just going to relax while I can. And now you wonder, maybe wondering about a plan here. I don't know. If the plan is along the straight and narrow and nobody's told you no, it's probably okay. I'm gonna have to vacuum the whole house. I got the hose out, why wouldn't I, right? Oh God, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I don't know if any of you saw my video on the house tour, my new house. And in the family room, and what's going to be my tarot office thing, there was popcorn ceiling. I was going to paint it. I've already painted 2 ceilings in the house. It's a lot of work. The trim's the most. And I thought to myself, I was looking at it and I thought, I don't like popcorn ceiling to begin with. I mean, I don't know who does, but most of us, you know, we just put up with it. And generally I would, but it was in a room where there's a wood burning fireplace and it looked gray. And I thought it's because of that. Like, I'm going to paint this. I'm going to go to all the effort and struggle to paint this popcorn ceiling. And I bet you in a couple of years, it's going to look gray. Like, it's going to look, it is not. So I bit the bullet and I paid someone to come in and take it all down in the 2 rooms and put in a smooth ceiling. It looks freaking incredible. And the room is so much brighter, like the amount of light that's getting reflected now in the room off the ceiling is just astronomical. What a mess. They even they tarped it off that room, but oh my God. I spent 8 hours yesterday vacuuming the walls and the floors of pretty much the whole house, washing the walls and the floors of the whole house. I was not that sore painting. It's all clean now, it looks good. I'm telling you, I'm glad I did it before we moved in. Well, I would never do that anyways. I don't want to vacuum anything else. This house can screw itself. Anyways, so let's get back to Capricorn. Sorry, that just came up when I thought, oh, I should vacuum everything. I fucking vacuum everything. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? I feel like you're trying to manifest something here that's not good. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, whatever you're trying to manifest here. Look at this. Look at this shift. I never realized that before. This is the same dude. The Magician is the same face in the Devil card. The Devil supporting the Magician. I know you're all the Devil, but I don't really get hung up on that too much in my readings anymore. It's just like, okay, I feel like you're trying to manifest something that doesn't come from your heart space. I feel like you're trying to manifest something that comes from a space of perhaps desire. Look at it, because this is what's leading up to that. The Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. I would look at her legs, Six of Pentacles. It just feels like with the Devil being right beside that. Or you're trying to bring some kind of balance to something that isn't balanced here. I feel like you should just leave it alone. I really do. I feel like you should leave this alone, Capricorn. If this is resonating with you, because this is the other thing too, this Two of Swords, but the Five of Swords is under it. This is like you can't win. You can't win in this situation. It might even be something that you've even eliminated in your life at some point and you're not really sure what to do. But it just feels like if you're not really sure what to do, because wonder with the Two of Swords, it feels like the motivation here doesn't come from like a place of something genuine in you. Like it could be reactive, which is what Larry was doing, right? He was almost too, it was like he was like, I'll show you, I'll do it. He showed himself, I want to say, if anything, because yeah, the look on his face, actually, for the cartoon, as he was sliding back off the table and trying to get purchase onto something and grab the lamp, and they all went down. It was like his eyes were big. Bye. Yeah. That's interesting. But your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So I'm wondering if this is something that you've closed off and you should just keep it that way. All right. Okay. I see. Because in the past, I feel like you were spending a lot of time thinking about things. And maybe even feeling kind of like disappointed. I'm sorry it worked out that way. Yeah. Look at this. The Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands, then the Five of Cups. Under the Ten of Wands is the Hermit. And then under the Six of Cups is the Death card. So it's almost like trying to bring something back to life. Under the Two of Cups is the Five of Cups. So it could even be, it could be like a relationship. It could be some sort of a dynamic here where you're maybe kind of like waiting. Maybe you're waiting for a new beginning. And then thinking, you know what? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to try to breathe some life into something. You know, it could be, maybe it's a project you've been wanting to work on with others and I don't really feel great about how this is going or how this ended, or I'm going to try to breathe life back into this. Now you're manifesting the devil. It could be manifesting yourself, but that's not really who you are, right? Like, you're not the devil. I know a lot of people get all hung up on that. Why the devil is a positive card? I mean, you could look at, I've talked about that before. The devil always shows us our biggest lessons and we learn the most from them. The devil is a divinely created thing, like everything on the planet is. Everything in the universe is. It's all created by divinity. So the devil works through God to us in a way that God doesn't want to. God's like, well, I'm supposed to be the good guy here, so we need a bad guy. So, and it's not to say that you are, but it is to say that a lot of earthly challenges is the symbolism of Capricorn. And how do you use things? How do you utilize what you have, right? That's an interesting question, because the Magician is having all the tools that you need, all right? All the resources that you need. You just need to kind of figure out what is the right one in the right order for whatever it is that you're trying to create and bring into your life here. Just not. That's not going to work out well. You're going to fall off the table and knock down the lamp. And I'm not just because it looked like the way we ended here, the Magician, the devil. You're manifesting something unhealthy. Something that could end up binding you to a contract that you may find yourself not wanting to be in. The devil tried to show Larry the shortcut. You don't have to listen to her. Don't listen to, right? You can hear a little voice, a little on his shoulder. Probably like he saw me and he came in. I said, it's fine, come in. But not on the table. Not on the, you could hear the little, right? You always have a little angel on one side and the devil on the other. We better listen to Mom. She feeds us and she looks after us. And she always snuggles when she, you know, but it's not the right time. Don't, screw her. When does she know when the right time is for you to snuggle? Maybe you need to snuggle. You should find another way. Go to the far end of the table. She's not going to be able to see you from there. She won't know that you're jumping up, and then you'll have the table, and what is she going to do then? Devil. The devil will try to show you a shortcut. So, right, don't take this shortcut. The Magician, you are manifesto. Oh, what you doing? I think that's just balancing there. My breasts are shelf. Oh, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Empress. Oh my. What is that? Trying to manifest. Maybe, I want to say it could be like trying to manifest some sort of like a gesture here. Well, it's kind of interesting, right? A new romantic cycle begins. Show the world the real you. Maybe there is a way that you've been putting yourself out there, but I want to say you can't see the effect. You can't see the effect. There's something going on. It's like a butterfly effect happening around you. But it has to do with not going down the straight and narrow path. And then the Empress is here. Like, this is a wonderful reward. Abundance. Fruitfulness. The Devil. The Death card. Well, the Death card is over here. It's like trying to breathe life back into something. And it could be like, it could be romantic. And I mean that in like a coupling sense. Or it could be like trying to create, you know, a nice and happy energy around you and someone else. Two Pentacles. Justice. and the Queen of Cups. This is like juggling. It's juggling justice. Juggling justice for love. Juggling justice for love. Oh, that's the devil. Doesn't that sound a little bit precarious? Juggling justice for love. What are you juggling here? It feels like even kind of like tightrope walking. The Tower. Catastrophe. Breaking the lamp. Bad luck. I just heard like that, you know, when you break a mirror or something, it's 7 years bad luck. Or I mean, well, I don't know. I don't believe in that, but it's just like that. Juggling the Tower. Oh yeah, I can handle this if this falls apart. No, I don't know. No, because the lamp was bigger than Larry. That wasn't something he could clean up. Bring rebirth. I don't know. Even if there's something here that's meant to be reborn in your life, I feel like it's not up to you. It's up to the universe to do this. She even looks like she's giving me, I think, sure, the look that I was giving Larry. May have even raised my voice a little bit. The furrowed brows. What the? More because the fear it evokes, just hearing, like, seeing it all happen so quick and then smash. It's just like the universe, like, yo, wait a second. We had this shit balanced. Why do you think you need to go in and balance this? No. The universe is like, yeah, no, we've got balance, and these are good things. This is like feeling really good. These are beautiful energies here. Don't be screwing around with it. What are you wondering? You're wondering the High Priest and the Emperor. You could be wondering about partnership. You could be wondering about deeper spiritual connections and like a person that you would have that with. But your dreams need a practical plan here. The Moon. The Moon and the Page of Wands. Oh, that's not practical. I mean, you know, if you're going to tell me practical plans, I would think it would be like, you know, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, with some kind of follow through. This is almost, I want to say, like just spiritual communication, or communication through maybe your intuition tells you something, but this is practical. No, you need to be practical. Your intuition is not the thing to go on here. Larry's intuition landed him on his ass. Working through your fears, the unknown. These are practical steps. These are not spiritual steps right now. Because if you if you utilize the spiritual energy, you know, if it's resonating, you could be finding a shortcut, but that shortcut's not being provided to you by universal justice. That shortcut's being provided to you by some sort of lower vibrational energy that would like you to tie a bit of a karmic bond with it. The Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Well, I don't see how I can win, so I'm just going to do this. It's so funny how it's still coming out in this reading what happened with Larry and I. Was just so dramatic. I thought, this has got to be attached to their reading. And literally, I think I was just about to open my mouth to say, hi, Capricorn, welcome to your reading. And then I saw the smash. The Queen of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Nine of Swords. Well, the Hermit is over here in the past. And it was like, I want to say with doing a lot of something on your own. But look at how these sit here. Doesn't they look like the same kind of old man with a long beard? And he's just looking in the other direction and carrying the weight of all that. I mean, there's all this wisdom, I feel like, that sits above his head that's all lit up there because he knows better. With all of that experience and the weight and the burden that comes with it. But then it's almost like, oh, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back over here. And I say back over here because it leads right into the death card, which is to rebirth something in your life. All right, I got my idea. I'm going to go and do this. Oh, I never noticed that before. The Hermit in this deck, in his lantern, it's not a light. It's a pentacle. Look at that. I mean, it's Virgo energy. They're also Earth, but it's just, that's interesting. I have my practical plan. Oh, this is the thing. Okay. This is where practical plan is being utilized where spiritual should be. And spiritual is being applied where practical should be. It feels like something that's been closed off to you, and trying to find or force the balance in something. Is it something that weighs on your mind? So you used to be resting. A new start's coming. The Lovers. Interesting. So, okay, so here's the thing. If this, to me, this energy feels like, let's say, because for some of you, it could be about like romantic partnerships. Could be about, you know, finding the right job or business partner too. But it has something to do with interhuman connection here on a very deeper level, on a much more spiritual level. Now, let's just say, like, if it's romantic, I'm going to kind of use that as the main way of describing this, but it could also be like I said, work or business. So it could be, okay, I'm trying to figure out how to say this so I'm not going back and forth. Let's say this is looking for a new person in your life or a new job. It's almost like there's faith here. You've been shown something that you have a new start coming. And this is like the Lovers. This is divinely guided. This is a choice for you to make that is divinely guided. The Two of Cups is not necessarily divine. It's minor arcana compared to the major arcana of the Lovers. So let's say you're like, okay, a new start is coming. You're just relaxing, you're resting, you think, oh, I'm going to put a profile on online dating or something like that. And so that's you doing practical stuff when the universe is saying, no, you're not going to find your balance down that. What are you doing? You're going to open up something with a karmic energy here that you think you can create balance in this. But no. We've got the way to create balance in that. If it's like you'll be led to it, don't worry. Like that's part of this divine energy. You'll be led to it, don't worry. If it's like, I want a new job. Although I feel like in some ways you should be proactive about it, right? Like, but maybe being proactive about it is just letting people know, like kind of networking in just putting it out there and then being a little bit more receptive than active, like really aggressively active. Because I just feel like if you want something divine is going to bring it to you. If you feel like you can't wait for that because you had rest and a new start is coming, then you are going to find yourself knocking over the lamp and creating a mess. Right? Because if Larry had just waited, I snuggle with him all the time. But he doesn't want to hear it. He just wants it when he wants it, regardless of anyone else's timeline. So the Ten of Wands and the Hermit. The Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Well, that energy seems good, though. This is like you're slogging away here. Maybe on your own, kind of producing your own dreams. Well, now maybe you have big dreams. Say that too. Maybe you have big dreams, but it feels like your dreams are supported in a really positive way. Again, look at that too with Larry. Like everything is looked after there for him. I'm not saying everything is looked after. You feel like a cat, like somebody's pet. But the universe is trying to. The Six of Wands and the Death card. Oh, a successful... What is this? The Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. This is like you've been applying some sort of practical, practical investment in your life. Maybe it is through money, maybe it is through hard work, and you're achieving that. And then it's kind of like you're saying, okay, well, I'm going to take that practical way of doing stuff, and I'm going to see what I can find in terms of, my dreams and my wishes. What's out there, universe? But that's not the way to get to it. There's two different ways down this highway. One is trying to find your own detour, which you're probably going to go off the cliff because the road was closed for a reason. Yeah, there's definitely a time and a place, I'm hearing. Like some things, yes, are definite about, letting the universe take control of this. Other things are, yeah, there's times where you have to actually do something here. It's kind of funny because I'm really seeing that. I think is it a new or a full moon in Pisces in this deck? Oh no, that's dreams and meditation. Anyways, the Five of Cups and the Two of Cups. The Ten of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Oh, this is something that you should not breathe life back into. Yeah, no. Because it's taking you backwards. It's going from the Ten of Wands then to the Nine. Like the Ten of Wands that's it. I mean, it's kind of the end of that lesson. That's the end of that lesson. Don't open it up again. Sadness, teamwork. Sadness. The King of Wands. Well, he's not really a team player, though. Just, okay, makes sense. Teamwork. The Six of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands. Well, the King of Wands is not really a team. So these energies are not, like, even if this is the energy that you're holding, it's not really a team player energy. It's a very self-directed energy. So I just find this guy, he's a little bit, to me, there's times where I'm looking at this card in the Six of Pentacles. He's a little bit like, oh, look what I can do. He's in control of these coins dropping down. And right, like, oh, these little kids are so fascinated by that. I can fool them all day. So, I don't know. It's like they don't know where the coins are coming from. Oh, interesting. The Magician, like magic trick. But it's like the Magician takes his robe off and there he is, the devil. He takes the hat off his head and he's actually the devil. You end with two of these Aquarian energies too. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius and the star. Because it's the King of Pentacles. Oh, maybe you're showing you my horns. The King of Pentacles, the Magician, karma. Oy. You could end up being the karma here. What's going on? Somebody's manifesting karma. Someone's trying to manifest karma. But I don't feel like you're like doing that intentionally. Oh, I'm going to manifest myself some more karma here. No. What's this? A new romantic cycle begins. A new romantic cycle begins. The Three of Wands and the Six of Wands. Well, that is interesting. Because to me, with rest, a new start is coming. That's kind of Three of Wands. It's just like standing on the shore. All right. Okay. I'll just wait here. But then somebody started manifesting karma. So, right. Yeah, that's the success there. The Six of Wands quickly turns into sadness and disappointment. Don't manifest that. The Ace of Wands. Oh, what do we have here? There's more. There's Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Wands. So stand further back, not on the shore. Get up into your loft there and look from a higher perspective. Definitely have that with the Two of Wands and the Hanged Man. From a higher perspective, and then you'll get some sort of insight here. Right? Like if Larry had a bird's eye view of the table, from down there, he doesn't have a good sense of what's going on up here. He can't see the cards, or I don't know what's going through his little pussycat head. All right, that's what I have. Oh, wait, actually, no, I didn't do a new start is coming, or did I? I guess that was rest and a new start is coming, the Lovers. So anyways, I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, actually, let's look at your future energy, Capricorn. I'm going to do that. So thank you so much, Capricorn. Don't knock any lamps down. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.